what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, you are sitting there crying, and your bodyguard is saying that you was set up, and your son, Justin Combs, is co-signed. Y'all, what am I talking about? Diddy's bodyguard, who I assume is in Team Diddy, which I don't know why anybody would be on Team Diddy, because the feds already said you either a co-conspirator or you're a cooperating witness. I don't know what game people are playing, but I don't know. I guess everybody's protecting their interests. Anyway, let's get into this. Diddy's bodyguard is trying to tell us that Jay Prince, yes, Drake's Jay Prince, right? Kanye's Jay Prince of Texas, is so powerful that he got 120 people to come and co-sign that Diddy is the devil, and 120 people to press charges against Diddy. And guess what? His son Justin is out here liking the Instagram posts, co-signing this mess. And let me tell y'all something. What they expect us to do with this? Because guess what? We don't care. We're going to get into the story, but we don't care. We don't care. Listen, you mean to tell us Jay Prince is so powerful, he got 120 victims to come forward? Man, let me tell you something. We don't care. Good job, Jay Prince. And I don't care who brings the devil to heel. Jay Prince, you finally using your powers for good. Let's hear it. Did he keep wanting us to care? And everybody in this camp keep wanting us to have a pity party because look at what he did for the Black community. I'm still waiting to hear from anybody he ever gave a scholarship or did anything to. The only thing he did was make some bops that people played at the Howard homecoming. I know it was more popular than that, but let me just cook. What did he really do to enrich everybody's life? And if a couple of songs that you could grind to when you was in freshman year of college is worth letting a demon on the street, I would suggest you sign up to Spotify. They have this interesting feature where songs you like, they give you other songs you'll like. You can find new greats, and hopefully they not facing 121 charges. Actually, if you look at even with Little Rod and Cassie and stuff, he might be having 120, 135 lawsuits. Listen, now I'm going to play the clip because it was on Angela Yee's Way Up with Yee. Again, Diddy's bodyguard, Big Joe, is accusing Jay Prince of being the person behind not only the 120 people, but also that girl, Thalia, the last lawsuit, to make false accusation. And he's saying that Tony Busby guy is Jay Prince's lawyer, and Jay Prince is doing this to get back at Diddy for smacking and urinating on Drake at a club. Now, let me just say this. Again, Diddy keeps trying to make us have sympathy. If any of this is true, all I gotta say is the Lord work in mysterious ways. You never know who's going to be called to be God's soldier, even Jay Prince. Anyway, now listen, this could all be lies, but Justin liked the tweet. Like the Instagram post that the bodyguard put up. But even if a fraction of this is true, right? The clip Big Joe says that when he refused to do what Thalia told him to do, Thalia threatened to have Jay Prince see him in person. Listen, the guy could be lying, but if it's slightly true, I don't care. Diddy, you've done too much stuff for us to care, but listen to his story because it's actually pretty. I know they're going for sympathy and they want people to be like, oh my God, what happened?
Big Joe.
Now we all just like, ram his ass up. And he's like, no. And then I got a call and Jay Prince, and I'm in the background, ram his ass up. Anyway, let's keep going.
He's very adamant that he is not in it.
Not going.
You know, some people would be like, oh, did a lawyer tell you not to say anything? He's like, I don't care. I didn't do it. I'm not there. He has text messages between them that he wants to make sure that people know about and can see, because from the text messages, and Mano, you know what it says because you know.
Right, the DMs that she sent him.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it seems like she's trying to confirm that he worked with Puff. And then also confirmed that there was a video shown on a camcorder. And he's like, and she also says, if you're not the same person, then I apologize. She said. So it seems like she's not sure if Big Joe was the person that she's alleging is on this tape. Now, Big Joe called us because, clearly this is something that if you feel that you're being wrongly accused of something, you're going to defend yourself.
Saying it loud.
To the utmost. And here's what he had to say about this alleged tape and the conversation with Thalia Graves.
Not only did she DM me, she tried to guide me through the DMs, if you read them. Right. She tried to explain to me, all I need you to do is write a statement like Barnes did, like other people did. I need you to write a statement, and I'll keep you out. I said, keep me out of what? But then she got into the threats. Then she brought up, well, me and Mr. J. Prince will be down there.
Like, I don't know.
All right. Now, I don't know what J. Prince has to do with anything.
Right.
But you had a question for him.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What he got to do with this, though?
It was brought to my attention later on that J. Prince, something I don't know about, had a beef with Puffy about slapping Drake. And Drake was calling J. Prince, going off of him for not taking up for him against Puffy. And I'm like, that's none of my business, honestly. Yeah. After listening and people calling me, explaining to me that J. Prince's lawyer is the one who put them 100 people together, I think J. Prince is one of the main corpors behind slandering and trying to destroy Puff's character.
Because first of all,
now these are all allegations. We don't know what's true and what's
not.
So
the lawyer thing, right?
Telling the truth. But you got 100. You have 135 cases. You take apart Thalia, which up to this date is the only person you've been even coming. Well, you tried to discredit Dawn, and now Diddy's sitting in jail. I just want to point that out. But even if that girl is lying, okay, you still got 134 cases, and you mean to try to tell me that J. Prince is so powerful? He got 120 people together from Los. Let's not forget. Tony Busby said these people don't live in Texas. They are from Los Angeles, Atlanta, New York City, Miami, and one more town, right? Now, J. Prince definitely got motion in Texas. That's undeniable. But do he run LA? Because if he did, I do remember Kendrick Lamar said, you don't run ish over here. Extortion is his middle name as soon as you touch down. I believe he told that to J. Prince's son, Drake. Do he be running Miami? Because Rick Ross got smacked in Canada, but they still feeding that mofo lemon pepper wings from his Wingstop in Miami. J. Prince got motion in Texas, but does he run New York City? I'm trying to say that the people places these victims are from don't got nothing to do with where J. Prince is from. So, and Tony Busby, you're now trying to say is J. Prince's lawyer. Maybe he did represent him, but what does that have to do with anything? Because at the end of the day, did Puffy do it or not? J. Prince couldn't have assembled a Justice League from across the USA. What are these mofos talking about? It makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense when you just grasping at straws. It makes the same type of sense when Diddy told us he ain't do nothing and it was all lie and enough is enough. And then we see him doing what he did to Cassie in that hallway. Like, it makes sense, but then it don't. It do, but it don't. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'll just say, what the F are they talking about? Is the man guilty or not? Don't even answer. We already know he is guilty. Put 6 Y's behind that. Guilty. But let's keep going because y'all trying to now say that J. Prince somehow orchestrated 100. If that was the case, then why didn't J. Prince orchestrate this 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? Why didn't he orchestrate this when Drake slapped Diddy? Why would he do it now? These mofos just be talking. And Justin's Diddy's son. I'm going to show you his response in a second.
So is that really his lawyer?
Tony Busby is a lawyer based out of Houston. And so that lawyer is representing 120 of
right, but that
women.
That girl is definitely connected to J. Prince because
from the DMs, it looks like she did mention
J. Prince through her mother and J. Prince Jr. They never mess around, but apparently, listen, there's some connection between her mom and the Prince family. But again, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Is the girl telling the truth or not? She got DMs and she said, apologize. We already know that people were drugged at the Diddy thing. If she don't remember, she don't remember. If she's lying, that's 1 out of 134 people. Great job, Diddy. Let's snap. Great job, Diddy. Y'all debunked maybe one person. Now you got 134 more people to go. Good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. Let's keep going.
She definitely meant that. Yeah, I read that.
Mm-hmm. So, listen, Justina's like,
that lawyer needs. I'm just trying to break down 120 clients. Like, how do you even schedule that for the week? You got to do like I don't know.
Well, from what they said previously was that there were even more, but they did vet out people to see
one person. But even if it was, how come everybody is concerned about how they did it? Are we going to talk about what the victims actually said, or is this like a rehab thing for Diddy about how he might not be getting his fair shake? Don't worry, Diddy got $1 million lawyers. Diddy got 5011 lawyers. Diddy also knows what happens, and Diddy has the alibis. So Diddy gonna be okay if he didn't do anything, right?
which claims had merit and which did not to be able to proceed. And they also have a hotline. So if something happened,
the hotline is crazy. A hotline for
you can call.
Wow. This is crazy.
The hotline.
I'm talking about this dude. They got a hotline. Oh man, a hotline. How? Oh my God! How cheap? How déclassé? How working poor? You made it easier for victims to come forward. Oh my God! How tacky. So it wasn't tacky having the freak offs. It wasn't tacky 1,000 baby off. We're not going to talk about the claims in the 9-year-old child. We're not going to talk about Little Rod's case. We're not going to talk about Cassie's case. We're not going to address any of that, right? We're not going to talk about the car that got blown up. No, we're going to sit there and talk about a lawyer being tacky for putting up the victim's hotline. Yo, there is something wrong in the industry, and I get it. All these people know each other. So it's kind of like talking about someone's distant cousin, but I think they need to be aware of the way they sound. Who the F cares if somebody has a hotline for helping victims? Does that bother you? How would you best advise it? Or do you want them just to stay home and be quiet? Why don't you tell us what you think what victims should do for Diddy's sake and for your sensibilities not being offended?
Wow. Oh my goodness!
Which is also a Drake song.
But
Hotline.
Wow, that's different, man. Hearing that. So this basically saying that he might be behind that.
Or allegedly, yeah, that is what Big Joe is alleging, and he's saying people called him up and brought that to his attention. So I don't know what's happening, but we're
Thalia's family having the connection to Jay Prince's family. Okay, even if that's true, what they got to do with 120 victims? So they know Jay Prince. They don't even live in Texas, and they don't got any connection. These people are just talking out of their booties. Anyway, Rhymes Dimes Brand, that's the bodyguard's name, Joe Brand's thing, put this on his Instagram, right? The former security guard speaks, right? And then he put this up right next to it. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all. He wrote, "Honors what I preach." Is there honor in protecting the devil? Because again, y'all can be a young man if you want. The federal government said you either co-conspirator or you're a cooperating witness. And you saying honors what you preach, baby, you can think this is a scene from Goodfellas. You just don't know it's a scene with the horse head in the bed. And baby, right now you looking like Mr. Ed. Honors what I preach. People that know me know what I stand for. That's why this issue is so sad. I apologize, Joe Brown. He says, I have not worked with Bad Boy since 1999. Okay, I apologize if you haven't. First of all, we don't know if he did it. He might be telling the truth about the Thalia girl, but I don't see what that has to do with all the other people, because that's my issue with him. I was called to get Jennifer Lopez out of jail. Oh, so maybe you are a co-conspirator. Wait till you see who the puppet master is. Wait, who is the puppet master? Are you talking about Jay Prince? Boy, shut up. Anyway, Prince Justin Dior Combs actually wrote he actually liked this mess. Prince Justin Dior Combs liked this mess. Wait till you see who the mastermind is. Man, let me tell you something. If this is the best y'all can do against the entire might of the U.S. government coming down on your head to point the finger at J. Prince, may the odds ever be in your favor. Teacher Towels presenting for District 1. Y'all, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? If J. Prince did set Diddy up to go down and played any role in 120 people going after Diddy, baby, listen, congratulations, Mr. J. Prince. You are officially using your powers for good, and we salute you. Anyway, y'all, talk to y'all later. Bye.